immense gratitude that I joined my family here today in accepting the NAACP's Medgar Evers Award on behalf of our father and our husband, the late Ebertson Paul Malaba. Like Evers, our father shared a deep passion for social justice and creating a better world he entered. And looking at this award and reflecting on its significance, it's not lost on us the similarities that the two men shared. Like Evers, my father spent the beginning of his life as a young man fighting for justice. He fought in the war for independence against colonial Britain in Zimbabwe. And like Evers, who joined the army in the United States, they were fighting for a greater cause that was greater than themselves. Just also looking at the two men and reflecting on their contributions. They served the NAACP in several capacities. My father serving as treasurer, vice president, and secretary. And each of these roles he held with grace and honor and pride for the work that he was contributing to the organization. And we are so honored for all that he did. Evers and my father also shared a deep-rooted dedication to the work that they pursued. They had a deep commitment to family, to service, and the advancement of the Black community. And they did so with such grace and humility. And I am so honored for all of that work that he contributed and the legacy he leaves behind. Sadly, like Evers, we lost our father unexpectedly. And I believe he left us way too young and had so much more to offer the world. And like Evers, we look to his incredible legacy and all the contributions that he left to our family and the world. So we thank you for this award.
My dad's first endeavor into social justice was when he left home as a young adult to serve as a freedom fighter in the Liberation for Zimbabwe, or Rhodesia as it was called then. He spent time traversing through Zimbabwe, Malawi, and other parts of Southern Africa for a cause that was so important to him. That passion and dedication to fight for a cause and really commit to a cause is something that he carried throughout his life. If he wasn't fueling his passion by doing like he did when he was a freedom fighter, he was fueling that passion by giving, and he gave in so many ways. Education was so very important to him, and he worked tirelessly to find ways in which he could support young African students trying to receive higher education in the US, in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Europe. He would really find community and help support those students through. The NAACP was so important to him. The organization wasn't just an organization to him, it was family. The Providence branch and the people they served were so important to him and really drove his passion. He would stay up late countless evenings just trying to find ways to support the people, solve their problems, and really try and promote equality and right many injustices that our community faces. There were many nights, and this brings a smile to my face, many nights when he would call my sister and I and ask for Excel help and expecting us to know a thing or two about it, but it really felt like a case of the blind leading the blind. But thankfully, Google helped us all out and we were able to find a solution. But in reflecting about those late nights and the work that he put in, working with local politicians or drafting cases so that these civil rights cases could actually come to fruition, My dad was so committed to the NAACP and really, truly are appreciative to each and every one of you for your part in this award, and appreciative for the friendship and camaraderie he shared with you over the years. As I reflect on just this honor for my dad, I'm so thankful to the organization for honoring him. And I thank you very, very much. And as my sister said, his legacy will live on through that commitment and the commitment that he inspired us to carry too. So thank you. And yeah, we really appreciate this.
I wish my husband was here to accept this award for himself, but some of the things we have no control of, and God decided to take him away. He took him away at a very, very early stage of his work. He was a very good person that did everything as a father, as a husband, as a mentor, as what he was in all the organizations that he was involved in. My husband was very generous in everything that he did. He put his whole heart into everything that he meant to do. If it came to his children, he was always there. No matter how big a task they asked, he would find a way of dealing with it until he accomplishes whatever is needed. When it came to the NAACP organization, he was there 110%. But at the same time, not forgetting that he's a husband, that I was around for him. And he made sure that he satisfied all of us, the NAACP, his job, his children, the people that he was involved with. So I would love to really, I would love to take this opportunity to accept this award, because I feel like he really worked so hard for everything that he did. And if he was still here, I'm quite sure there will be more things that he would be doing. But unfortunately, God had his own way, and he is deeply missed. I know when the girls and I get together, we have so many moments of sadness and happiness, but most of these days it is happiness, because we remember all the good things that Paul did. And we cannot answer the question why God took him, but we cannot challenge that either. So we have to accept it, but it hasn't come easy. So I feel like his passing has left us to continue with what he was doing. We cannot even do half of the work that he did, but our job is to make sure that we love and honor him and love each other. I'm hoping that the girls and I will continue our relationship. Even though they are my stepchildren, it feels like they are my own biological children, because that's how Paul and I took care of our children. My son and my stepdaughters, we all were like one family, and he was a great family man. He knew how to get everybody together, his family or his children or his work. So when it came to the family, he was always there. If you look at the pictures that Paul took, he took pictures with a lot of people and family, friends, everybody. And in most of the pictures, he was smiling. That showed his greatness. And I'm sure he is missed by a lot of people. So, in closing, I'm honored to accept the award that he's getting. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to express myself. Thank you very much.